welcome to the 411 with 404's Engineering Notebook series. In this video, we'll go over the team section of the notebook, including required information and optional nice things to include about your team. To start off, we're going to go over the required sections. First off, mentor and member biographies provide more information on each teammate and are essential for allowing the judges to know who your team is made of and see what everybody's roles are. Some details to include are names, ages, roles, and interests of each team member. You can dedicate one page per bio or fit multiple bios on a page. It's up to you. Remember, the team info subsection is absolutely required if you want to be considered for most judged awards. The second element you need to include in the team section is the outreach subsection. Within this subsection, photographs and short descriptions of the different outreach activities your team has been involved with are recommended. And remember, it is important to plan outreach activities to both the engineering and FIRST communities, as well as the general public. An example of outreach to the engineering community could be a lunchtime presentation to an engineering firm. For FIRST outreach, your team may want to mentor a younger team or host a workshop. And lastly, an example of outreach to the general public might be a library presentation or a public maker fair. And don't forget, you can also reach out to your city, state, or federal government officials. Now you may be thinking, we're a rookie team, how can we do all of this outreach? Well, there are many different ways for a team to reach out to its community. For instance, you could volunteer at a local science fair competition, attend Girl Boy Scout meetings, or assist with anything that your community is putting on. Be creative. Also, you could contact your FIRST local partner for outreach ideas and opportunities. So now that we've discussed some of the required subsections, let's go over some of the optional subsections, including business, strategy, and sustainability. First off is the business plan. A business plan is a document that details your mission statements, goals, and financials. A strategic plan will cover both your game strategy and your strategy to accomplish goals. Lastly, a sustainability plan is a document that details your budget, as well as information on how or if your team will survive when your original members graduate. A sustainability plan may be included inside of a business plan. The next 7 topics are completely optional, but they provide a much greater insight on the work that your team does for the judges to review. For example, sponsor information. Providing sponsor information shows that you have support from your community and gives those funding you some recognition for their contribution. Team roles grid. A grid of your team members and their roles and responsibilities give a nice compact summary of how your goals get accomplished. Scouting worksheets. If you use scouting worksheets or apps, it is helpful to include a sample page as well as a short description of your scouting process, as they give the judges a deeper understanding of your thought process when selecting an alliance. Project management. A project management or goals subsection is a nice place to organize documents such as schedules, resource assignments, and task statuses. Financials. A financials and budgeting page offers you a chance to impress the judges with a spreadsheet of team income and expenses. Communications. Communications such as social media handles, a website, letters, and emails show that your team is connected and accessible. And on that note, follow us at, what's our Twitter handle?
404 Robotics.
And visit our website at error404robotics.com. And last but not least, marketing. Marketing such as your pitch, presentations, and letters to potential sponsors portray a team that knows what it takes to grow and embraces the challenge. To summarize, there are both required and optional subsections within the team section. Required subsections include the team and mentor biographies, as well as outreach. On the other hand, subsections such as business, strategy, and sustainability plans are required for consideration for the Connect and Inspire awards, but not required for the other judged awards. Other subsections covered such as sponsor information, project management, and communications are all optional and things your team can add at your own discretion to make your notebook stand out from the crowd. Though it is a lot to take in, the team section of the engineering notebook is a dynamic and extensive component of your season. It allows you to introduce your team to the judges and present all the hard work you have done throughout the season on things other than the robot itself. It is an absolutely crucial element of your notebook that your team can have fun putting together and keeping track of. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we wish your team the best of luck.